It got a little too hot for all that hair I usually got.
Yeah, man, I don't blame you, bro. Life is good. We took over Oklahoma. We dropped off at that GP in Muskogee, Oklahoma. The student he backed up at a Love's for the first time, just to get that nervousness off him. So when he go out there, he go out there right, and
Oh
he
yeah.
backed up. Look, and he backed up under the um trailer, and the trailer was too high. So I'm glad he did that on my truck, so he know to get out and look.
Oh yeah.
Get
That's.
out and look, cause he had to go crank it up.
Oh yeah.
He had to
I
go crank it up, man.
I couldn't crank the load I'm on right now. Uh,
Yeah,
it was I couldn't get up underneath it. The trailer was too low. All right, I got out and looked, and you taught me that, but
yeah,
I couldn't crank it up because it was too heavy, and I just couldn't crank it. So I had to go up and get one of the yard dogs to come pick it up some, so I could crank it up.
yeah.
But
So Anthony, let's get down to business. So congratulations on becoming the owner operator. Man, I'm excited for you.
yeah.
Um, a big deal. You're moving up in life. So go ahead on and give us the details. Let us know what kind of truck you got and how much the overhead is and all that good stuff.
So one thing about any of the lease purchase programs or doing anything with owner up, you're 100% going to cover your fuel. The company is
Okay.
not going to pay for your fuel, but
All
they
right.
do have fuel surcharge.
Yeah.
Currently, the fuel surcharge is 70 something cents a mile right now,
Yeah.
so it's pretty good. But the deal that I took was I did the MRP program, which is you take an older truck and it's got a maintenance account that they take a little bit out of your check and sit to the side for maintenance or any repairs that you need. And but the great thing about it is 80% of all maintenance, or well, 80% of all repairs and maintenance is covered by Swift, and I cover the other 20, and that's where that maintenance program helps out because I don't have to pay for it out of pocket. It's something that's been sitting to the side every check.
Yeah.
Uh, but you can, if you do owner op, even if you're a company driver, you can. I suggest this app called Mudflap, like
My
like
flat.
like on the trailer and stuff.
Yeah.
It's real
Yeah.
good. It shows you it gets you discounts at pretty much any truck stop you go to
Yeah.
for fuel, and it'll even show you where the cheapest fuel is if you're owner op.
Mhm.
But it just really good app there. But yeah, it's a little bit hard getting used to getting paid on Monday. Monday's my payday now. Uh,
Yeah.
but so far, I've done over 2,300 miles my first week so far, and I get paid $1.30 plus the fuel surcharge. So I'm hoping that I do pretty well. But I got a 2019 Freightliner Cascadia, uh, and uh, yeah, it's really nice. I like Freightliner Cascadias. They're nice. They're not as smooth as a ride as a Kenworth like I was in,
Yeah.
but it's a pretty nice truck. And for the first 30 days, anything mechanical that goes wrong with the truck, I don't have to worry about it at all. I just take it in. Swift covers it.
Let me ask you this. I know a couple about 4 or 5 months ago when they asked me, do I want to lease a truck? I think she told me the first month is free. You don't have to pay no note on the
Uh,
truck.
so that was the special they were having going on right now. This well, when I signed up, the special was first 2 weeks, which is really good. Still, 2 weeks don't have to pay it, but because I decided to get the older truck, it's actually lower. If I would have
Yeah.
kept my 24, it would have been $1,000 a week. I ain't doing that.
Woo, Lord have mercy. So how much you paying a week now for that truck?
$545.
545. Now that 545, that's including insurance and everything.
If you include the insurance, because I went for every insurance, windshield, everything. You
Yeah,
don't have to do all that, but if you want to, you can. With insurance and everything, I pay $610, something like that.
pay $610. All
And
right,
and
so
they cover that covers your permits, your bobtail insurance, anything that like insurance and anything to do with the truck. Uh, the license plate is covered in that.
mhm,
Tolls and the free pass and all that is all covered in that.
yeah. So talk to us about the cent per mile. How that whole thing work out?
So I found out yesterday actually that if you're in the Northeast and doing regional up in the Northeast, uh, they're actually percentage pay. Found
Okay.
that out yesterday. I was talking to one of the guys that are on that program, on our program over there, and they said they get 55% of the load, gross load. Um, but those are a whole bunch of short runs,
Yeah.
so
And
that's
that's
why I do those percentage.
and
But
and that's only in the Northeast.
only in the Northeast. The rest
Okay.
is it depends on if you're regional and like what your program does. But I'm over the road. Over the road when I signed on was $1.30 a mile.
$1.30 a mile. Okay, so is it still $1.30 a mile?
It it varies. Every day it's different because they got
Okay.
different specials and different programs they put in place.
Yeah.
Like the fuel surcharge, it changes every week. Every Tuesday they send out a note on the Zonar, and it tells you this is what the surcharge is this week. Like the week before last week, it was 55 cents. This week it was 70.
Okay.
Um,
So this week is 70. So explain the whole help me understand the surcharge. So it's 70 cent. So what that really means? What you they
so
take
it's 70 cents that they give you for fuel.
okay.
It's money so that you're not actually having to take money out of your paycheck to pay for fuel. Um,
Okay.
it really depends on what program you're on. If you're on local, over the road, dedicated, or anything like that, depends on that. Plus, which region you're in. That'll
Yeah.
depend on which region you're. If you're doing dedicated or regional. Uh, but that all depends on where you're doing, and it changes every week, and it varies between 30 cents a mile to I haven't ever heard of it going over 70 cents a mile, but maybe it will one day.
Yeah. Who that? Let me see. He said, hello, my name is Asia from Houston, Texas. I want to work for Swift. I did my application, everything. My recruiter name is Veronica. I would love to have you as a trainer with great reviews and results.
Oh,
All right, yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Lawrence is your guy then, right there. Let me tell you, he's really good at it. He's the one who helped me get where I am today. So,
Roger, Roger. All right, so yeah, so long story short, if you pay if you somewhere at a mom and pops and it's 370, Swift gonna cover 70 cents, so you only paying $3 a
no,
gallon?
no. So it's 70 cents per mile. So I'll make
Oh, per
on the
mile.
on loaded only on loaded while you're loaded. So like this load that I got right now, it's 1,000 miles. So I'll get 70 cents per mile on that.
Oh, 70 cent per mile.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it adds up pretty fast at that.
Yeah.
But if you run your truck right, you can actually
Yeah.
make more money because you're not having to spend so much money on fuel because you're keeping your MPG up.
Right.
and so you're not having to refuel as often. Now, if
Yeah.
you're running your truck like I've seen a lot of these guys do and running it at only 7.1 mpg, you're going to still be getting some money out of your pocket to pay for fuel. It's
Yeah.
it's uh it's not it's so you don't have to pay as much. But if you run your truck like I do, you're, nothing's coming out your pocket. You're actually getting money. You're getting paid.
Yeah.
My MPG right now is at a 10.2.
Yeah. What's up, T? Yeah, and Asia, yeah, like I said, I got a lot of people waiting right now, baby. It's just a I got about, like I say, 6, 7 people waiting, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so continue on telling us. Uh
So it it according to they when you first sign up, they have you talk to their the person that does the company that does all their taxes.
yeah,
Like you're required to. It's not a choice. You have to talk to them. You don't have to sign up with them or anything. I suggest you do because it's really good.
yeah,
It does cost $22 a week, but that equals out to $2,000. I mean, 1,000 and something dollars a year.
yeah,
And they'll file your taxes. They'll help you if you want to set up a LLC or whatever you want to set up for your own company.
yeah,
They'll help you set that up. They also have bookkeeping and all kinds of stuff. I really suggest it. But you talk to them, and the biggest thing that they have to say is you want to try and watch. Uh, that they'll what they'll do is they'll ask you a whole bunch of questions about stuff you got, like your mortgage, your rent, whatever you got, your car payments, anything like that, and
yeah,
they'll calculate how many miles a week you have to break even.
yeah.
That's paying all your bills and stuff,
Hmm.
and they'll tell you how many miles you need to break even. Mine, I have to have 1,200 miles a week.
Hmm.
I break that every week, even before I was doing this.
Yeah,
So that's what finally pushed me over the edge of, all right, I'll make more money doing this
yeah,
because now also because I'm an owner operator, there's no forced dispatch. I don't have to go anywhere I don't want to go.
yeah,
That's really good for over the road because I didn't turn it down, but I could have. This load I got on me. I picked up in New
yeah,
York City,
yeah.
so I could have turned that down and said I didn't want to go into New York City, but
Right. What part of New York? You went in New York, New York, or?
I went into Bronx.
Woo.
I went to the fun part.
Oh, you gotta go in the Bronx with your gun in your hand.
Ooh. But
They,
yeah,
sh- yeah, they setting shit on fire in the Bronx.
oh yeah, I
Mm.
saw 3 cars on fire within 20 minutes of me driving.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But you
the
picked that load up because you
I
know it was a good load.
oh yeah, it's really good load. It's a 1,000 mile. It's 1,200 miles. I'll take it
Yeah,
any day of the week. I
yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
Ain't nobody else gonna take that from me. I know what I need.
Roger, Roger. And where that's going?
It's going down to Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. Oh, as far as the insurance and as far as the ride along, let's say if I wanted to bring my wife and daughter on the truck with me, do they have any insurance that will cover my wife and daughter?
They do. I didn't look into it because I don't have anybody riding on my truck right now.
Mhm.
Don't have any plans for a little while, so I
Yeah,
figured I'd wait until I actually was gonna get somebody to look into it. But I can look
yeah,
into it. But they do allow it. Uh, but another thing, they do allow pets on there as
yeah,
long as you follow. It's the same guidelines, but you don't have to pay for it if you're owner op.
yeah.
Like if you're a company driver, it's $25. If you're
A
not,
month.
if you're not, if you're owner op, they don't charge you anything for it. But it's
Yeah,
still the same rules because it is still not a great idea to have anything over 30 pounds
yeah.
in the truck.
All right. So, all right. So you say you're paying 545 a week for the truck. All right. So for how long? what the contract is for 2 years, 3 years?
3 years, and then
3 years.
there is a balloon payment at the end of it, and my balloon payment's $26,000, which is
Yeah.
pretty good, especially since I take good care of my truck. This truck's going to be in almost brand new condition, and I could buy it, and if I wanted to, I could probably sell it for more than that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But I plan on keeping it, get it nice, and get it decorated, put a whole bunch, get it wrapped and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Make,
Roger.
make it one of them road show
Yeah.
trucks.
Yeah. And you said that's a 2020, huh?
It's 2019.
Okay, yeah, 2019. Oh man,
It's
dude, sounds like everything on the up and up. Sounds like, and I'm gonna get another. It's a little premature, but I just wanted to go over the basis and get the details for the people that's interested in becoming an owner operator with Swift. But I'm gonna be looking forward to getting that review
uh,
from you, that 90-day
so
review.
oh yeah, I get you a review in 2-3 months, something like that. But
Yeah,
one thing I do gotta say is they do have requirements to join it, even if you are already a Swift driver.
yeah,
To do it, you have to keep your safety score under 20.
yeah.
You have to be driving with them either with them for 9 months or have at least 2 years experience.
Hmm.
Uh, and they want to make sure you know how to run the truck, so they won't hold it against you. But if you can't seem to keep your MPG above 7.1, they're going to say, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because it's going to cost you more money in the end, and you're going to end up going
So
bankrupt."
what your MRP is?
Mine is 10.2. Let me double check that. It was 10.2, but I've been running the truck tonight, keeping it cool in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where we at? We are at a 10.1.
10.1. I'm at
Mm-hmm.
8. I'm at 8.3.
Ooh. Yeah, but you also got that student, and you've been going up and down them hills, haven't you?
Man, I go up and down them hills. Up and
Yeah,
down the hill. But the
I got a
thing,
real light load, so
yeah, but you know what? Yeah, go ahead. You say you got a light load?
I got a light load, and I'm just going down a lot, so
Yeah.
I don't have
So
to touch that pedal.
yeah, so with GP, and then the student, this is first week, so he not using cruise control.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. He not using cruise control, and uh we going up and down them hills. And then with GP, you either, like right now, we got the trailer people. We we got 14,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So you either light or you heavy. Now then we're gonna pick up the cardboard to bring the GP so they can make the tissue paper. And that's usually around 40, 40, 43, 44.
Yep.
So, so uh yeah, but the good thing is, man. So Anthony, let me ask you something. Do you run your truck when you on your 10-hour break?
I, it depends. If it's decent outside, not too hot, not too cold, but just that right temperature. Like if it's between 75 and like maybe 68, I won't run it.
Mhm.
I'll turn on the to charge my batteries and stuff, but I won't run it for comfort because I can just, if it gets a little warmer, I can turn on my fan or open the window and turn on the fan. And if it gets a little bit too cold, I can just wrap up a little bit more, save a little bit more money on fuel.
All right. One more thing before I let you go, Anthony. So, what's your expectations of your annual income doing this? Like, what you expect to make? Uh, you think you can make? You
So
you pretty
if
sure you can make over 100 grand, right?
I'm pretty sure I can. It really
Net.
it's hard to tell because the
Right.
freight they keep saying it's down, but then one week they'll say
Right.
it's down, one week they'll say it's way up. So
Yeah.
it really
And
depends if they can keep me rolling.
yeah, and that's kind of a premature question.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I wish you all the luck. It seems like everything
But
is on the up and up.
if they keep running me like they have been this past week and a half, I'll definitely exceed that. I
Yeah,
might get closer to the 200.
yeah, yeah.
So
And dude, if you, especially if they're running you up in the northeast and you getting those loads on 55%, what is it, 55% of gross of the load or whatever.
that's
But you
only if you're on that account. I'm not on that account.
okay. Oh, you okay, all right. So
Yeah.
all right, so you on a sliding scale pretty much.
I'm on the miles per gallon, the miles cents per mile. Sorry.
Cents per mile. All right. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I know you want to shut down, get something to eat, and do your thing. Uh, we he just got 50 hours, so we could do team now. So uh, but we parked at a love, so I'm gonna just wait till early in the morning and pull off, so we could be fresh and we'll run this to Hutchinson. You've been to Hutchinson, huh?
Yeah, I have. I've been with you.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna drop this off in Hutchins, and then we pick up at Nestle. You picked up in Hawkins and Nestle. So we're gonna grab about 4 cases of water.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So we're gonna
anytime I go to Nestle, I pick up a whole bunch of water.
yeah, and they got that flavor water too. So we're
Oh
gonna get a
yeah.
whole bunch of them. I'm gonna get the student, get him, tell him get 2 cases. I get 2 cases, stock this truck up, and then I'm gonna head home probably Tuesday because we just ran straight through. I ain't go home, so we just ran straight through for the weekend. Cause he good, so I'm trying to, I know that man won't get his truck. See, when they show that much, and you was one of them students. When you get on the truck and you hungry and you doing what you need to do, I'm gonna go out of my way to try to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go out of my way to try to get you. Look, I ain't even gonna go home. We gonna run these miles. I'm gonna try to hurry because this man is serious. This man said when you get on this truck, you and him just the same. He won't get this paper.
Oh yeah.
So it just
That's what we out
it
here to
and
do.
that's
Why we? If you ain't out
ooh,
here to get that paper, then you better be out here because you love it.
and it's like it's like, man, that brings so much joy to me. Anthony, this dude, he 21 years old, won't get that paper. I'm gonna make sure he get that paper. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like that
Oh
dude
yeah.
said, man, and I let him know about you, and he was interested. So that's why I was like, man, I'm gonna call you up and I'm gonna get some details from Anthony because he was like, oh man, look, I want to do that too. So, but you say you got to be with Swift for 9 months before you can
So
jump on that side, huh?
yeah. They let me do it a week before my 9 months is up,
Yeah,
but that's a little bit different than just starting out.
just starting out.
Uh,
Yeah,
like I signed up on it on a Friday, and my nine
yeah,
months was on a Monday, the very next Monday. So
yeah.
so
Mm.
they were like, we'll just you can't just leave. You can't get a load until Monday. We'll just sign you up, get you moved into the truck. You just can't leave until Monday.
Yeah. And I mean, this kid is hungry. This dude did a blind side today. I let him
Ooh.
park at a love. This is first week. He did a blind side at because we had did a live load in Muskogee and it was tight in the back. He had to do a blind side. This kid did a blind side. He he parked at the truck stop. I let him put it in at the Loves. And this all his first week. You know what I'm saying? He getting a proper rest. He ain't playing on his phone, and this kid is serious, and I'm just so excited for him. Especially I'm from New Orleans. He coming from New Orleans, and knowing where we come from ain't shit down there. And this kid won't get it and go out there and get it. And I'm gonna make sure he get it, Anthony. I'm gonna make sure he get it.
Well, hey, if he has any more questions, you give him my number and tell him to give me a call. I can answer whatever you got.
All right. All right, Andy. You be safe out there. Love you, man. You have a good one, and I'm holler at
Well,
you later.
all right, you too.
All right, brother.
All right.